So today is Ground Hog Day, and I had initially recorded a video that took place at Christmas time, and it was a bit of something addressing the new year, the coming new year. And unfortunately, I did not get the channel operational in time to be able to issue that and have it be relevant. So it did have some kernels of ideas in there, some threads that I wanted to pull. So it's take two on Groundhog Day. And that's kind of apropos because that Groundhog Day movie with Bill Murray and Andy McDowell, where he lives the same reality, the same outcome, different, tries different things, but has the same outcome day in and day out, reliving Groundhog Day over and over again, kind of stuck in this time-space continuum. It's probably pretty relevant when we're talking about change and new beginnings and so on. I'm not really a person that is about resolutions. I don't know if any of you out there are, and if you are, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't particularly think that setting aside one time of year to kind of change your life or make decisions that will be more impactful in a positive sense, to me, that doesn't make sense. I mean, you can do that anytime. There's nothing stopping you from doing it in July or September or any time for that matter. But I understand the sentiment behind it. Like so many things today in our gynocentric world, seems to be driven by women, largely. But as a person who has changed his life several times over in the course of almost 60 years, I will say this. Change is, as we know, inexorable. It is something that is inevitable. And if we can embrace it and make positive changes, all the better. That's not always possible. We have limitations, whether your limitations are financial or just your circumstances and you're stuck. It's understandable. I mean, not all of us can just wake up one day and say, hey, I'm just going to do something different. I think we have that potential, but potential, as they say, only gets you so far. I will say this, I do hope that all of you can at least appreciate 2025 was a particularly difficult year for a lot of folks. Not that we haven't had a stretch of probably 5 difficult years, but 2025 was particularly difficult, I know, for me, with some serious health consequences. And coming at the end of 2025, losing my job and a whole host of more minor setbacks, but nevertheless, 2025 was a difficult year. It seems that 2026 has not started off that much better. There aren't a lot of opportunities out there. I know, and I've heard it from many folks, that jobs are difficult to come by. I know myself in searching just the past week and a half, 2 weeks, more or less seriously. There's not a lot out there. And so I feel for people. Economic misfortune is something that is hard to overcome. And certainly 2026 is shaping up to be a very, very difficult economic period. Whether you're looking to buy a house, you're looking to move, you're looking for a job, the opportunities seem to be limited, and there isn't a lot of people in the there aren't a lot of folks in the elite who run our world who understand what the plebes are going through. We seem to be going it alone, and unfortunately, things don't look promising for the rest of the year. Inflation is running rampant. I know energy prices have been crazy, and they don't seem to be getting any better. Certainly, prices never obviously decrease. There's not deflation, and even the discussion just a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, about disinflation. Don't you just love all these terms? Didn't seem to materialize. Prices just kept coming up, and I know meat prices are outrageous, and dairy products, all the things that, of course, are nutritious and beneficial. Certainly, if you walk down the chip aisle or the cookie aisle, there are always sales for that junk food. But all the good food, the produce, the meats, the dairy products, they don't ever seem to really come down. And today's sales were just yesterday's regular prices. This seems to be a game that the grocery stores are playing. So, they'll mark up the price, and all of a sudden the sale price was what the regular price was last week. So I don't know if you all have noticed that, but I sure have. And one, I guess, saving grace, particularly for those folks out there who have vehicles that aren't so fuel efficient, like pickup trucks and big SUVs, is fuel prices have come down and are. But then again, if you live in a blue state or a state that has high fuel taxes like California or New York, then you're not seeing the benefit of that either. So anyway, I just wanted to say happy Ground Hog Day, or New Year 2.0. And I look forward to this year with y'all. And on this trip, on this journey, please like, subscribe, share, and I will see you down the road.